Nay. Resolution passes. Next item will be item 9B. It's introduction and first reading of ordinances. These two ordinances that are coming up will be to set public hearing dates. The first ordinance is ordinance number
3441.
Ordinance number 3441, entitled an ordinance to amend ordinance number 2327 regarding city council pay. Is there expounding on this policy, Mr.?
This ordinance is in response to discussions council had over a number of meetings. As it currently stands, your pay is tied to be roughly equivalent to that of the county. There's been some questions about whether or not certain pay types are appropriate, and based on the discussion we've had with the city attorney and among council members, this ordinance has been prepared for your consideration to establish the pay rate as it currently is, but explicitly stating the type of pay and the dollar amounts, rather than a reference to the county's pay. Hopefully this would clarify any dispute about what is appropriate and what is being provided for in pay, and that is the intent of the ordinance.
Are there any questions of the city administrator on this ordinance? If I hear none, then we will have entertain a motion for setting a public hearing for May the 15th, 2012 on ordinance number 3441, an ordinance to amend ordinance number 2327 regarding city council pay. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Councilmember Vivens. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councilmember Center. Is there any discussion by council?
Anybody gonna say anything on that? I guess that's me again. Sorry to take up so much time, but this is all about me again. I've been turning in my bonuses and my longevity pay, I believe it's called. You get $25 and $5 a year. I got a check bonus $50 and $30. I always turn mine back in because the state law says I'm allowed to take $400, nothing less, nothing more. So this is going to be changed. It starts when? Is it 2015? Is that right? Was it 2015?
Yes, it goes into effect after everyone stood for election.
But see, this doesn't take care of the problem what's going on now. I feel like we council are taking illegal money. We're supposed to make $400, nothing more, nothing less. So that don't take care of the problem. So Dick, we discussed this, and so I'm going to ask you for declaratory judgment on this.
If you would want a declaratory judgment testing the newly passed ordinance,
The past one.
well, it would be moot if this passes. So you would like to seek a declaratory judgment, assuming this one passes, on its validity?
On the, yes, on the one we're now, which we're going to be under still no matter what till this one don't take effect to 2015, right?
Okay. Yes,
so
that's
I'm
correct.
asking you, I want a declaratory judgment on what, on this, because, I went to MTS, and Mr. Hensley been there 60 years, told me this was not right.
I understand that.
I told y'all, but nobody wants to see, no one. So I want somebody to tell me, that I want a declaratory judgment on this.
That would be the one method I know to make a final determination of that. But you ought to know that it would cost more to have that proceeding than the additional money that you feel is inappropriately paid. But if the council authorizes it, of course, I would do it.
I think we need to know before we pass something that's not right.
Well, the effect is not until 2015, so there would be plenty of time.
Gene, I don't know what a declaratory judgment proceeding would count, but currently you're talking about $642.25 total. That's what you're talking about, $642.25. And our attorney can tell you how much proceeding of the other nature, and he explained it in detail at the last meeting that we're betwixt and between in this
You
situation.
said $600-some a year, is that what you were saying?
Yes, sir.
I understand, but we're talking about quite a few years here, aren't we?
Multiply it by 3.
If it would help any, let me clarify for the people that are here in these proceedings what we're talking about. There is an annual pay for each council member. It comes to different amounts for different council members, but the things that are in question here are a Christmas bonus and a item called Flying Fives. That sounds exciting. But what it amounts to is the Christmas bonus is $53, and it comes to $318 a year. The Flying Five is based on the number of years that a council member has served, and I believe it's every 5 years that comes up as a bonus. Is that correct?
The first year, Mayor, is $25, and then $5
$5. That's what the Flying Five comes.
Yes.
Okay. So that amounts to $323 a year in addition to the total benefits that are paid. And this, you might find interesting, is the employer-paid benefits for our council members comes to $65,505.12 a year. The total wages and benefits for your council members comes to $103,826.37. So, just so you know, what you get isn't free. All right. Are there any questions on anything I've talked about? If not,
Excuse me, Mayor, who else, do you give yours back? Have you been giving
do I
yours
give
back?
mine back? I do.
Just wanted to clarify that.
I just think that we should take, my feelings on this is that it should be a base salary, getting paid more because people want you to serve is, to me, not necessary, nor is a Christmas bonus necessary. I think, consider it a privilege to serve, and I welcome the pay that they give. Are there any other questions by council? Or any other comments? Hearing none, please enter your vote. 5 yeas, 2 nays.